So I had network issue, so that's why I was coming on off. So like we said, I'll be the one to speak to tell us more about what AI is and what we can do with it also. So I'll be sharing my screen now. Okay. Douglas, can you? I've already sent request to share screen.
All right, you have permission to share your screen.
Okay. Yeah, can you see my screen? Hello, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can't see your screen yet. It's blank,
You
I
can see?
think. But I think it's the network.
Yeah. Okay, so before I go ahead, sorry, how many of us have used AI for our designs and maybe in one of our design projects? Yeah, let's start with that. Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, so what tools have you used for AI in your design?
Sora.
Okay, so what do you use to do?
Maybe for designing or giving inspiration for designs. Dribble, another site like that.
Okay, any other person? Thank you. Hello, any other person? Can anybody stay hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Any other person, which tool have you used for your design? AI tools that have used for your design project, so tasks. No more. All right, no problem.
No, they
So
actually they are responding on the chat box. So some are
I can't
saying
see it. Sorry, I need you to speak up. I can't see it anymore. I already start sharing my screen, so I will not be able to see it. Sorry.
okay, so
All right, I'll
Sakina
be check.
Sakina
Uh,
said she uses Canva.
okay. Thank you for that. All right, so the topic for today is AI is your new design partner and workflow hacks for designers. So we all know that AI is now trending and is evolving, so we need to also make use of that, what is trending. And so another thing is AI is not here to take your work. AI is here to help you speed up with your designs, to make it faster. That's what AI is there for. So, and it's only people that know how to use it. And there's a lot of AI that is now involved. Like we can see now, much more AI is even still coming. So it's depend on which one you can use. Understand? There's different kind of AI tools that you can use for each designs or each maybe you want to do videos, you want to design, you want content. There's a lot of AI that you can use for it. It depends on the one that you are using to, to make your work faster. So and what that's what we're discussing today. Yeah, so my name is Laura Sophia Tolabisi. I'm a UI UX designer. I work in Bincom Dev Center. Yeah. Hello, can you stay in, please? Okay. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can
All right,
hear
thank
you,
you.
Sophia.
Yes.
All right, thank you, please. So please, so that I will not be taking much of our time. Anytime I mention, can you hear me? Just respond on time so that I'll not be waiting for. So I will know maybe my network is still okay. So like I mentioned before, AI is not here to take your work and it's not here to replace you. It's just that you need to know how to make use of AI tools, and it's make your work faster. You understand? Instead of you starting from afresh or starting from beginning, you have something that at least gave you that inspiration and you can make use of that. That is what AI is also helping us to do. So think of it as an assistant who handles the boring, like now where you want to, at first, if you want to look for any design, there's a lot of thinking, a lot of research that you would do, but AI makes it simple and easier for you to get, understand? And also it also make it more faster and also create amazing things. Yeah, if you use AI, one thing you can just do is know the right prompt to use, and also know when it give you that answer, know how to tweak it, know the kind of right prompt to use to tweak it, and you get your design or your content. So that's another thing we need to also know. Yeah, so all this sorry, network, if this is not showing, just to show us some illustrations a little bit, not only content, but I see that there is network here. Okay, let me go to the next slide. Yeah, so now let's go with spend less time on this. Instead of you giving yourself time, use AI, make use of all these things. Like now, when you want to resize image, you don't need to do it one by one. Just look for AI tools that can make use of that and help you to resize it easy. And also when pixel pushing too, staring at the blank screen for hours, you don't need to spend time with that anymore. One thing is just go to AI and write your prompt and it will give you different ideas on what you can do, sort of waiting and seeing what you want to do. And also creating endless variations. Like now, maybe you want to design for logo and you need a particular, like example now, when I wanted to look for one particular logo, what I did is, okay, this and this, I drop a prompt there and it gave me different, it gave me one, actually one, it depends on what, if you ask for 5 logos, it will give you, but if you ask for only one, you'll see one, and with that one, you can still tweak it to give you another thing else. So that's all this, instead of you wasting time on going to Freepik and everything, you can make use of AI. Another thing is Freepik is also have AI that you can also use. Yeah, Freepik also have AI, but what I'm saying, if Freepik, like when you're going for design, this thing. So all the pictures I use on that I used for this thing are generated from AI. I did not take any pictures, any image from Freepik. I generated it using the prompts and gave me all those pictures. Any image I've seen on this slide generated from AI. And the tools I use is Gemini. So another thing is add more time on this, have more time on this creative strategy. Number one is, before you start your design, what you need to do is you need to bring out some plans, brainstorming, thinking first. These are the things that you need to spend time on. Understand that when you have the direction you want to go to, then that's when you can now go and check all those AI tools to make your work for you and give you inspirations. Get another thing is high level concept work, client collaboration, now you want to make it faster, because number one, now if you have if you are working with clients, there will be more time, because there will be in and out, like giving different suggestions and this, and that one takes time. So that's just the English I say. And also pure joy of designing. So all these things are what you should just give time on, rather than when you have your answer that, okay, this is the direction, this is kind of design you want to do, then that is when you now take it to the AI, any AI tools that can help you with that. If you want content, also there are lots of AI tools that you can get content for. What you just need is give the AI the prompts you want, and it will help you. Then when the AI has already generated that prompt, what you still need to do is read it. That is where human factors comes in. You don't depend on only AI alone to give you what you want. Read it and see what you can change. Maybe there's this part I don't like, remove it, let it tweak it for you. That's another thing. So don't just depend on AI alone to make it more better. So any image you're seeing here is from AI. It's from AI. So so let's start with the first hack, your personal brainstorming buddy. So like I mentioned before, that you have to do a lot of brainstorming before you start your design. So how it works is give it a simple text prompt. Don't really add too much at the first. Just write something that is little. So this is an example here. Generate a modern minimalist color palette for a coffee shop brand. This is what you want. Just drop it there. Understand? Then if you have the colors of that brand, you can also add it to it. It's fine. But if you don't, it will suggest its own color for you. So another thing is get instant inspiration. It will help you to have different inspiration. Like I mentioned before, receive a flood of mood board. We all know what mood board is. Well, let me just say, because of people that doesn't understand what mood board is. Mood board is like you have different ideas together, like colors, your typography, your image you want to use, your inspiration, where you get your inspiration from, design that you want to make use of. Then you will put everything inside your mood board. That's mood board for you. So be able to get all these things ready through the inspirations and initial concept in a second. So now if you want to get all these things, just write simple prompts and it will give you what you want. So instead of you looking at your screen like, what will I do? How do I start? Understand? First write prompt. Is it that is little, then tweak it and it will give you something. When if you're not in maybe if what is giving you, you're not satisfied with it, tweak it again and it will bring more things for you to when you're able to get what you want. That's how to work with AI. That's the first one. Please, can you see me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, and hope you understand what I've been saying so far.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Hope you understand what I've been saying so far.
Yes.
All right, thank you. So this is just an image of what it is like brainstorming, trying to look for different ideas together. This is also generated from AI. Another thing is, second hacks is automate the boring stuff. Nah. So let's say AI to handle it for you by giving you the right distance, instead of you looking for different distance, let AI to do that. And what you can use AI to do, example, you can use AI to remove background remover. Maybe you want there's an image that you want to remove. I've done it and it works. It will help you instead of going to remove background. So you use that. AI can help you to do that. ChatGPT can help you to do that too. Access generation, create multiple size of an icon or banner for social media and a web in one go. So AI can do this. Yes, AI can do this. I also practice this too. You can ask AI, even though you can bring a design, a flyer that you want AI to give you, and you tell AI to give you this and that. If you want AI to change the content, maybe you want a particular content, drop the content there and tell AI to use this kind of flyer for you. Drop the flyer there to give you. And if it's that you don't have any inspiration, but you want AI to give you that inspiration, drop the content, write the prompt you want and the color you want to use and everything. Drop it inside the AI you want to use, then AI will generate it for you without taking any minutes. And if you don't like, maybe you are not satisfied with what AI generates for you, you can change it, can write a new prompt, tweak the prompt to make it better. And also image upscaling, make a small boring photo. That means that if you want to, you have image that is not of high quality and you want to make it of high quality, you can also use AI to do that. A lot of things that you can use AI to do, just few examples of it. You can use AI to summarize videos for you. You can use AI to a lot. You can use AI to for videos. Like now, maybe you have a content and you drop it inside the AI, or you have an image and you drop it there and you want the person inside that image to be talking. AI can do that. There's a lot of AIs that do that too. So this is just few of the things that we can get from AI. Yeah, so this image is just for remover, background remover, understand? So another one is the third hack is endless option, no extra work. So now maybe you are stuck on a design and no more choice for a client. You need more choice for a client and you want AI to help you with it. So what you can just do is take one design you like. I've already explained this. That's why I smile. Take one design you like social, maybe you are designing a flyer, then ask AI to generate 10 different variations of it from that one design you like. Upload it to AI and tweak it and perfect the one you love. So that's how it works. I've already explained this to before. So it's not hard. That way, AI is giving you what you want and you are trying to tweak it using your human factor. Understand? So that's why to make AI sorry for the noise. So to make the best choice, use AI plus you. That makes it better. Don't only depend on AI resources alone. So when you as a woman comes in is like trying to tweak it, and that is what I said, AI is not 100%. AI can give you your feedback, can give you what you want, but because you understand what you really want, you check it and you say that, okay, this thing needs some tweak. That's, you have to tweak it. Don't just use the first one and say that's all because it's AI that generates for me and it's good to go like that. So you have to, lot of tweaking can comes in. Yes, sometimes if you're not patient using AI, you may not want to use it in some cases. So now another thing you need to also know is that from blank page to full design in 30 minutes. So AI can give you, like now you don't have anything that you want to design, you don't have anything in mind, but when you use AI to when you use AI in less than 30 minutes you get it in just using only one prompt and a lot of tweaks. You are getting your answer in 30 minutes time. I'll be able to generate a landing page from AI and it works. One thing is just that you too as a person needs to know that this thing is okay. And when you are also trying to make use of it, you know how to trick it. There's a lot of AI, like I mentioned, like if you want to design for landing page, that it will give you your full landing page using prompts. The only thing you can just do there is correct some things there, maybe your font that you choose, maybe the color, unless if you add color to it, but you don't have color to it, you can need to change that. If the content it generates for you is not okay, you can tweak that too when you are trying to design it better. That is things that you can do when AI already generates a design for you. So step one is AI generates a quick logo concept and color scheme based on a prompt. So you drop a prompt for AI to generate a logo for you, and also giving you color scheme, it will generate it for you. Number two is you ask AI to remove the background from a product photo. It will help you to remove that. Another thing is AI creates 5 different social media banners. It will help you to do that. And also the result is just like a professional, consistent brand identity is ready in fraction of the usual time. So what you can do is, another thing we should also know is that anything you drop to AI, it will get that maybe detail. So if you want to use it in another thing, maybe like now, for example, now you drop a brief to AI and you still want to use that same brief, but not that same day, it will still work. You don't need to what you can just do is just write few things, like now maybe for example you started with designing a landing page and the name of the product is a language learning, and you drop all the necessary things there. And maybe a week after, then you want to have more details or some things, and you just, what you can just do, you just say that, okay, from the language learning brief, and add what you want to ask. It will still come up. Even though you've asked, even though you've used it all. Another thing you can also do is like maybe you have another, sometimes you may want to continue with that same chart. Fine, but if you want to use another new chart, same thing goes, because it has your detail, you will be able to fetch it for you from there. Another work of AI. ChatGPT does that anyway, because I make use of it, ChatGPT a lot, and it helps with that. So this, please, can you still hear me, please? Hope I'm not talking to myself alone.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right.
I hear you.
All right, thank you. So this image here was generated from AI with a prompt, and it was from Gemini. So based on the first one, this one, AI generates a quick logo concept and color scheme. So that's the prompt I use, but I had more tweaks to it and gave me this. So can you see now that it works? Even though you want to read it, just write it there to give you. Another thing is, start your AI design, your AI journey today. Yes, don't say maybe it's hard. Just start little. You don't need to think over it. Understand? Start little and start with 1, 2. Like I said, use any AI to try to see how it works and see what you can get from it. There are some AI that are paid, and there's some AI that are free. If it's the free one that you can do, fine, you can work with it. Canva too has AI, yes, and I've used that AI to just look for image and it give me. So if the image that I generate from Canva is not what I want, I will tweak it again. That's a work of woman. So now pick 1, 2. Understand? Like I mentioned, don't try different things that you can do with it, and to make your work faster, and also integrate it slowly. Yes, add it into your workflow for just one project. Make use of it when you are doing, like now, if I want to post a content on LinkedIn, Twitter, I don't need to think over it long. Just write what I know what I want, write it there. It give me generate something. I'll read it. If I'm not satisfied with what I'm saying, I'll tweak it again. And I also put it in a way that it will sound in my own way, not like AI. I generated with AI. It will sound in a way that everybody will understand, and it will not be too. The language will not be too heavy for them to understand. So another thing that you can also add to your content when you want to generate content is that, and also play and experiment. Like what I used to say is that anything you are learning, if you don't implement or practice, is nothing. So the best way to learn is by doing. So you have to learn and you have to implement. Practice what you've learned, see what you've done. There was a time we have a task and they were like, okay, we need to use one generate questions from a YouTube this thing. We're like, how we do it? We did some research. That's first thing, strategy, do some research, see what we can do, see the kind of AI that can generate it, and we're able to get what we want. And still, we're still able to use ChatGPT to do that and give us a perfect distance. So just try to make use of it and see what you can do with it. So now, in conclusion, the future of design is collaborative. Yeah, you and AI needs to work together, and that is why AI is your partner. AI is your co-pilot. Yes, remember. So AI isn't here to replace your creativity. Yeah, it's here to amplify it. It's a partner. It's your partner that helps you to move faster and explore more the possibility that ever before. Like before now, there was nothing of that. I know sometimes if I want to during my KD days that time, if I want to look for content, I know how many minutes I use on Google, but now it's faster for me using Gemini or using AI, ChatGPT. In nutshell, seeing what I want instead of me doing a lot of research and like that. So one of the things, focus on what matters, yeah, by automating the tedious repetitive work, and you free up your most valuable resources, your time. It's reduce time, this like I mentioned before, speed it on strategy, big ideas, and joy of designing. These are just in conclusion of what I've explained so far. So your journey starts now. Start using AI now in your tools. AI can help you to do your UX design, UI design. Understand? Can help you. Don't wait. Pick one hack, try one tools, and see the difference between them, and see the difference that makes and what you can do with it. The best way is by learning. Understand? The best way for you is learn and do. When you learn, you do it. Don't learn and just leave it. If you learn alone and don't implement, you may not remember again. So thank you for listening. And there is one thing I want to do. One. I'll stop sharing and share again. We want to do one want to experiment something, but I'll be using the other one I use is Gemini. So we'll be using ChatGPT for this one. So wait, please. Okay, so I have the prompt I want to use so that it will not be delaying then. Please, can somebody still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Please also any questions after this practical? You can start dropping them also.
Sophia, sir, are you done, please?
I'm not done. I want to
Okay,
do I want
my
to do
next question.
practical this thing.
Okay, no problem.
There is a question in chat box, Sophia.
Okay, I'm coming.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll be sharing my screen back now. I'll be able to get what I need. So can somebody just see my screen?
Yeah, I
Okay,
can
can
see
you
your
see my
screen.
screen? Okay.
Yeah, I
So
can see
I
your
have the
screen.
prompt now. Yes. So thank you. So next one. So this is ChatGPT, and the same prompt I use for that logo is what I'm also using, but in another AI tool. So let's see what's gonna give us. Yeah, so the same thing. Okay, please can you read the question while we wait for this? So I will not be delaying our time.
All right. The Prince Dumohere asks, designs for some AI sometimes have a look that is easily identifiable. Are there ways to optimize them? That was the question he asked. Let me come again with the question. So he
Okay.
asked, designs from some AI sometimes have a look that is easily identifiable. Are there ways to optimize them?
Okay, so thank you for that question. I'll just use ChatGPT as because it happened and understand what the person is saying. So if you create any there is one this that will give you CR. So anybody that if I'm seeing that image on anybody's post, that this person generates from AI. Optimize it is if you try to redesign it again by yourself. Is it that same thing, but you redesign it again? That's the only thing. So that way, if you redesign it again, you'll not be getting that. But if you are using that same image, and again, there are some places that you may not get that, and there are some, like for example, on LinkedIn, you get it, you know that this person generate this image, something of that. But if you don't want that, I think the best option is just for you to redesign it again. Can you see this one now? This is the logo generated for us. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Yeah, so this is what ChatGPT generates for us with the same prompts. So you saw the one I showed, or I show everyone the logo I used on that slide. Did you see it?
Yes, yes.
Let me show you again so that it will not be. Okay, so this is the ChatGPT own. We see that their own logo is different. It's the same thing, but the colors different. The color scheme is this. It's so that's can you just see the difference? So just tell us that anyhow any tool you use still works. So if I don't like what I see, then what I can just do is tweak it again. That's the next thing I'll do. I'll just tweak it, give me this color, and it will change it. Okay, I think I passed it on. Okay, I'll see now. So can you see the difference with the one we have from Gemini and the other one we have from ChatGPT? So this is Gemini's one. So it's also they are both AI. So let me just mention few tools that we can also use. Gemini is there, ChatGPT is there. We can use Sketch. Sketch is for landing page, website, app. We can use Midjourney. We can use we can also use this thing, Fitpic AI. Fitpictures also have AI like for image, and also Fitpic can also remove background for you now instead of you going to remove background. But the only thing is that you'll be able to remove background only for one image for a day. So that means that if you want to remove like 3, it needs to wait for 3 days unless if it's paid. There isn't for paid one, but free one, it is only one and can remove background. And this the quality will still be okay than if you use remove background this thing to remove it. The quality of the free pick will still be okay than that one. And also ChatGPT can also remove background too, like I mentioned too. There is one way to that's why I asked in the beginning that which tools have you used for your AI? There is Sora, there is Figma to also have AI. We also have Adobe Firefly. We also have what else again? We have Leonardo to search for image, not only image, motions. There's one part. I first generate the image, then I make it to I said I want for motion, that same image and move. So Leonardo too can work for to make your work faster. So that's more. And there is also iGen for video. Yes, yes, I think so. There's also that one too for video, this thing too. There's more AI. I'm trying to remember them. Wrong way, I did not. But the one I use most, ChatGPT, Gemini, Sketch now. I use Midjourney sometimes. Adobe Firefly. I use Leonardo for my image search. Fitpic AI too. Yes, lots more.
Excuse me, Sophie. Excuse me, please.
Yes, can you hear me?
All right, I can hear
I
you.
can hear a lot of chats here.
Yes, you're asking several questions. If you have a question, you can simply identify. Just signify by raising your hand. So she and
So
getting
which
it.
one effectively removes background? Which tools have you used? So if you are saying which one have you used? Prince Babs.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Yes. Which one have you used to remove background? Which one?
Just remove BG.
Yeah, you can use the ChatGPT too. Like I said, also, Flippic also remove background. One thing is before you download your image, after you've already seen the image you want to use, just use remove background, this thing you see it there, and you remove it. But you can also use it only one time for the day, unless if you are using paid. If you pay for
And
it,
but,
then you can use multiple times.
but there's an AI that you said that you recommend for removing background. That's better than removing BG. Now remove BG, that site.
ChatGPT can remove background. It's just like ChatGPT can remove background, but what you need there is you need prompts. You need to write the prompt
Oh,
there. Yes. But you know that remove background now, you just upload your image and that's all. It will just give you. But ChatGPT, you upload the image and you still write prompt there for you. So that's the difference between them. But they're of high quality too. Yes. That's ChatGPT. I've used it before, so that's why I can say that.
all right. Thank you.
Okay, another question. The design from some AI sometimes that look okay. I think I've answered that question. What is one of the preferred AI then to use that is not easily traced to it? Well, you need to check because I'll be able to use ChatGPT. I know of that. Gemini, I've not used Gemini picture. But this image that I use on my slide there is from Gemini, and nobody will know that is there unless I think there are some images that indicates AI this into it. You can check, just check, just one thing just do is check. So you see the ones that you do not let them know that AI, and I don't think there's anybody if they know that is AI that is generated. At least nobody will ask you where did you get this AI and this image from. You understand? When they've seen that is AI generated, nobody will ask you for that. You understand? That and that. Another thing that we need because there are some email that we use that we don't know that they're not licensed for us to use, but we use it. Like some people using image from Pinterest and think it's okay for them to use. No, it's not. One thing for if you want to know that this image is okay for you to use Pinterest image, just double click on it, see where it takes you to. Some email take you to Freepik Premium. I know that you can't use Freepik Premium, so you need to be very, very careful with Pinterest images. So another thing, I think there's another one here because I can identify almost every design generated from ChatGPT. Yes, same thing. It makes me reluctant to use. You can use it though. There was a day that I want an image of myself and I upload my picture to AI ChatGPT. It gave me some AI generated. I do not like that. I feel like it's not still close to what I look like. And I tweak it again and give me what I want. So I upload it there. No what's there if someone knows that it's for me. Why are we now using AI? Why is AI there for us to use? A lot of people are now using their AI, this thing, the image that they generate from AI, and you see that they'll talk about it that this is I use this AI, this is the first one, this is how it is, and that. So there's nothing big in that if they know that it's from AI. All right, thank you for that. I will try them because I always need of quick design. So another thing you can also use one time that I don't really want to design and I wanted to post on LinkedIn and I feel like what can I do? Okay, let me just write a prompt and the prompt gave me something. I changed it when I was satisfied with what it is and I use it. So instead of me designing, I use that instead. So another thing you can use for that too. So don't forget about you don't want them to know. By now in AI dominating this thing now, so let's make use of it. It makes our work faster. I think that's all. Anybody, any question? Please, can anybody hear me? Because I've been talking.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
So I think I've answered all the questions on the chat box. Am I correct? Anyone?
Yeah. Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Yeah, thank
Or
anyone.
if there are any other questions, anyone should. I need to signify.
Hello, I have a question.
All right.
Okay, so you said you use ChatGPT to tweak your image, like the image that look like you. ChatGPT kind of like gives me girls that don't look like me for some reason. I don't know, is there a particular prompt you use for them to like get the exact you picture?
Well, I can't remember the prompts, but you just continue tweaking it till you get. It may not be exact look, but at least you know that it's still you. You understand? Just one thing is upload your picture. That's the first thing you need to do. Upload it. Then the next thing is drop the trend, the prompt telling you to give you this image you drop there. It may not generate what you want at first, then you tweak it again. I think I took 30 like 3 times before I was able to get something that at least like can still work with me. And I use it a lot. I use it a lot. Sometimes if I want to upload my picture, instead of me uploading my normal, I'll use the one that AI generates for me. That's what I'll put there. So yeah, you can just, one thing is continue tweaking it, and because I can't say that this is the right prompt that it works for you when it gets to that time. Understand? It depends on the kind of prompt you put there. Just say, okay, if it's not giving you what you want, upload it again, upload the image again, and drop another prompt again, telling that you want it to look like me. Understand? You want it to look like me. So drop it. At least I know someone that also generate from one of our boss, and if we check the image, this person also use pencil. The prompt the person used was pencil this thing, not even photo this thing. The one point pencil this thing, and it's generated it
Also,
after
TV.
many times, maybe like 4 times or so. So just use the right prompt and continue tweaking it, then you get what you want. When does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So as I said in the first place that, or when I was talking that you have to be very, very patient with AI. Sometimes it can be time consuming, you understand? And if you are not using paid ChatGPT, if you have maybe now it has generated some image for you maybe 4 times, it may not generate again for that day. You need to wait till next day, unless if you are using paid. So do sometimes it's best like that. Even though Leonardo sometimes too, if I use Leonardo to look for image and I'm not seeing what I want, I'll leave it. Understand? I'll leave it and I'll go back to my free pick to look for image I want to, and I'll see what I want in free pick. So don't just base on one AI and say that to give you what you want. Understand? Sometimes you can use two AI and you get what you want. Understand? You can use two AI and you still get what you want. There was a video I got while I was doing this research, and for if you want to generate logo, 3D logo, and it's moving, motion logo that is moving, there's if you first have it on a static this thing static image, then before you now take it to the place where it's gonna make it to move. So you see that they did not based on one AI to do that. They make use of two AI to generate that. So, but if you are just seeing it, you think maybe it's only one AI that helped them to do that. So that's why we need to be very, very patient. Even though in design world, we need to add patience to our work, to our skill. Very, very important. Patience, because a lot of feedbacks, a lot of tweaking, a lot of this and that, a lot of different ideas. So you need to be very, very patient when you are designing. So for a better result. So that's all I can say. Thank you.
Elizabeth, are you done?
Yes, thank you. I'm done. I'm
All
done.
right, all
Thank
right. Apologies. I had network issues from my end, so I was
you.
disconnected for a while.
Okay, I'm done. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the beautiful presentation, and I'm sure everyone have gained one or two from all you have said. Yeah, personally, I'm not a designer, but I make use of AI a lot when it comes to generating content or extracting context from images. Also, I do that a lot using a particular AI called Monica. Yeah, that's my favorite for now. So thank you so much for that,
Please, can you
Sophia.
write it down? Can you write on the table? Let's so that I can also make use of that. I've not used it before. So that's why I said AI is very, very is much like is the one that you know that you know. So a lot of AI is there around. Please help us to drop it on the chat, Monica. Hello, sorry, is Douglas still here? Or can anybody still can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Maybe it's network.
Sorry, Miss Sophia. Are there
Yes.
sites that we can use like for active designers like us, UI UX? Are there
Yes, you
active
can use
sites
Sketch.
for us?
Sketch is
No,
a
like for applying for maybe jobs or something.
applying for jobs. You can use LinkedIn to apply for jobs. Yeah. We can use LinkedIn to
What
apply
if
for jobs.
what if your profile is not that high, like it's not that good?
No, no, you have to optimize your profile. One thing, another thing you can also use AI to do is to optimize a profile. I've used it to optimize my profile. I
How?
yeah, so I just the one I is there before, or no, I just copy my link, my profile link, and I drop it to ChatGPT, telling ChatGPT to help me to optimize it. And yeah, and it helped me. It gave me some things I need to change. My write-up, it gave me what I can use to make it better. You can use ChatGPT AI to optimize a profile. So if the banner that you use is not okay, to tell you. If the picture you use there is not okay, to tell you to change it. and what you can add to it. So yeah, you can use ChatGPT to optimize your profile too.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Apologies for the breakout. I was having network issues, but I've connected to a new one. So please, apologies for that once again. So thank you once again, Sophia's, for the presentation. And then we've practically come to the end of the event. But before we leave, I would like to um give us a brief on what I'll let you give us a brief on the host of this event we are having today. So the host of today's event is Become Dev Center. The Become Dev Center is a platform that's focused on developing tech talents across multiple locations. Here we have a bunch of programs that is designed to help people build and enhance their skills in technology. And then first up, we have several programs we offer. And then first among them is the Beacom Academy. Make use of the Montessori approach to teach essential tech skills and making learning engaging and effective. Also, we have the Beacom internship, where the Beacom internship and apprenticeship programs, that are great for gaining practical experiences and mastering skills in real world settings. And also, if you are looking to launch your tech career globally, you can also check out the Beacom Global Tech Program. It focuses on three key areas: learning new skills, gaining experience, and getting exposure to international opportunities. And then another cool initiative is the Immigrate Tech Visa, which helps tech professionals and businesses relocate to countries like the UK, USA, and then Canada. And then you should also not forget about the Beacom mentoring platform. Yeah, it pairs mentors with mentees to help them grow into globally competitive tech talents. And for those interested in startups like Labs by Beacom, this is a pre-incubator program where participants can collaborate to create data products. And then we also have the light space. And in the light space, we offer it's a collaborative workspace for events and innovation, and it is designed to foster creativity and teamwork. And then next we have at the Income Dev Center, we also, excuse me, at Income Dev Center, it is actually a big deal to be engaged in the community. Yeah, it's a big deal. And here at Income Dev Center, we host various events, just like this way. We host several others, which categorized under the masterclass, the meetups, and then the hackathon to connect people and share knowledge. And then lastly, if you need help landing your tech job or the likes, you can apply for the Beacom Tech career coaching, which provides support throughout the application and interview process. So this is just a brief overview of what we do at Beacom, and then which is also your host for this event. So if you have any questions or you want to know more about a specific program, then you can kindly reach out to us via the marketing channels where we got the information to this event. So thank you everyone. Thank you for joining this. I really appreciate your comment. Thank you so much everyone. So did anyone hear me? Was I audible? Hello, is anyone still here? All right, thank you, Prince. Thank you.
Yes, I heard.
Hello, is anyone still here? All right,
I
all right, all right,
heard.
all right. Thank you. All right, all right. Thank you so much. So we've come to the end of the event. Thank you for participating. Thanks for your time. It's really appreciated.